Mythic! Mythic with a 4 rare deck. Let's go. Yeah! Smashing. Let's go. Hey, it's Mythic Mike, and we have perfected skeletons to beat the current meta decks. I had made a 6 skeleton brew with Mockingbird to make 1 mana, 3/2 haste skeletons out of nowhere with patchwork and a bunch of the fun skeletons. Maybe the first week of the new set, and it crushed. But as someone pointed out in the comments, and I don't know if this is completely true because I think you can still win with it, but someone said they were losing a lot more now with skeletons because there's different meta decks, right? There's the new bunny token deck with Forge and temporary lockdown. People are using different types of exile removal. So we had to update the skeletons to get us back on top, and we definitely have. So yeah, I mean, look, skeletons, by the way, the new tricks, Flood Maw and Ash Nods, which I'll get into. Balance their stuff, including temporary lockdown, and save your stuff from exile and replay it. Those are some of the main new tricks, but then we've also kind of revamped to better fit the meta in just general card selection. But skeletons, you make 3/2 skeletons with haste every turn with this card, because if you descend, you can bring it back to your hand if a permanent goes in your graveyard, and you can make another one. It buffs your skeletons. All your skeletons get +1/+0 and haste. So then this bad boy swings into a 3/2 with haste. It can't block, but it does come back from the dead if we commit a crime, which is target your opponent's anything. This one, 3/1, it's not haste because it comes in tapped, but it can block. And for 2 mana, you can return it to the battlefield from the graveyard if a non-skeleton dies, and we do have a good amount of them. We only have 1 Tiny Bones in this. I had 2 in the prior one, but super fun card that people like. And it's whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you can play a permanent from the graveyard. It is legendary, and it will swing with haste, but and it has death touch, so it's a good blocker, but it's just not, we're trying to get the damage through, and it doesn't completely synergize with our deck, but 1 is always fun, so I had to put it in, and I do think it's right. And then we have 1 case. I think we had 2 in the last version, but it's better just to have less, honestly. Like 2 is fine. You don't want 3 or 4. Sometimes because this makes a 2/1 skeleton and you suspect it, so it has menace. It cannot block, but it will be a 3/2 skeleton with menace if this is out, which is nice, right? And then if they kill that specific skeleton for 2, we sacrifice this, find any card. But if you have like 4 of these in, first of all, you're making 2/1 skeletons that can't block for 2, which is terrible. And also, if they kill that skeleton, if you have any more of these down, it doesn't solve the case, so you can't do the tutor at the end. So it's better just to have less, but we only put 1 in this one. But like I said, those are not the only skeletons, because we can copy all our small skeletons for 1 mana, not 1+1, 1 total, and have this come in as a copy of a skeleton, but with flying. So for 1 mana, we'll have a 2/2 flying skeleton. That'll be a 3/2 skeleton with haste from this. This makes a 3/2 haste token. For 1 mana, we can copy the token to get another 3/2 flying skeleton. Absolutely sick. We can also copy other stuff or their stuff, right? It is worth noting it comes up. And then we've got 1 patchwork banner. We had 2, but we took out like a couple skeletons, so I think it's a little less good if you don't have as many. But still good. You choose a creature type, we choose skeletons. It's like a backup corpses because it buffs our skeletons, gives them all +1/+1, and you can add a mana of any color. So we can play this and like a bird or one of our skeletons that turn, and it will be a 3/2 skeleton, right? Because it gets buffed. So very, very nice. It's not useless. The mana rock ability definitely comes up. In terms of the things that really help, I had different options too. You know, I was going to play, what's it called? Where you look in their hand, the 1 mana spell, and get a non-creature spell. I can't speak today, but whatever. Like card hate. I tried a couple with the bat. You might see 1 or 2 games with a bat in it. I had 2 bats for a short period, but I ended up taking them out. But this one is just so nice. First of all, it's just nice removal against a lot of the meta, right? We just need some extra turns to win, and we can put their Sheldred back, or put, you know, after they put combat tricks on their, or get their red mouse really big, we can reset it and put it back in their hand. But additionally, if they play temporary lockdown, we can just bounce a non-creature or non-land permanent, which includes temporary lockdown, to an opponent's hand, and all you have to do is give them a tapped 1/1. So, I mean, at their end step, just give them the tap 1/1. You get all your creatures back, swing in for the final damage. And also, if they play temporary lockdown, you can stop the trigger from going off, which is often good by just playing this at instant speed. And you'll see we do pull that off. So this really does help get that final damage in and kind of shut down temporary lockdown, or at least make those decks a lot harder to crush you. Because otherwise, temporary lockdown does hit a lot of our stuff. Now, is this deck completely countering the temporary lockdown Forge bunny token deck? No. But what you have to realize, if you're crushing some, like we do really good against mono red, we do good against mid-range. If my prior version was losing 80-20 to the bunny Forge, if we can get it up so we're losing 60-40, but we're beating some other decks 70-30, the point is, even if this isn't like countering that deck, we have more tools against it, so our win rate will go up, and since we're beating other decks, we'll still have a positive win rate. So I wouldn't think of this as like a direct counter to those decks, but it's got the tools to do a lot better than a lot of decks, and a lot better than my prior version against that specific deck. The other one is Ashnod's Intervention. I've shown this one a lot, but I love it. 1 mana, something that's +2/+0, little combat trick. And when this creature dies or is put into exile, which includes temporary lockdown, it doesn't go under temporary lockdown, it doesn't die, it goes to your hand. So save some of your skeletons that we didn't want to get exiled. Also, I've shown this before, just kill your own skeletons that can come back instead of letting them get exiled, because we can bring them back later. But this is also super fun because it's a very cool trick. This is good with the bird, because if we play the bird for something small early, we can save the bird if they try to kill it, and then we can play it for like a 6 mana creature later, right? So that's pretty cool because it comes back to our hand. Additionally, Ashnod's one of my favorite cards, always. 3/1, right, swings in, and then if it's in your graveyard for 2, you swing in and unearth it, but then you exile it at the end. And whenever it attacks, you exile a card from their graveyard, so mess up their graveyard, and that's always a crime to bring this back from the graveyard to the battlefield. But when you unearth, normally you have to exile it at the end of unearth. If you play this on it, this will be a 5/1 swing in with haste, and then it doesn't get exiled at the end of unearth. You bring it back to your hand. So also, I had more of these, but I do think these numbers are right. We just have so many good cards in this deck that we have to play it tight. And then against mono red, I mean, look, like I said, bounce, 4 disfigure, the best, right? -2, so the mouse doesn't even hit you. 1 bitter triumph. This one kills a planeswalker, and also we can like discard this and get it right back, or discard this. So it's very nice to force a descend trigger and to kill a planeswalker, and then 1 go for the throat. So we just have 2 hard removal, but the bounce and the -2/-2s are going to work. And also this is a combat trick, right? We play it on something, we kill a Sheldred with a 3/1. So we have a lot of ways to kill things. Let's see. Oh, so I did have more Lily Pad. I love this card, but we can't have it in here if we're trying to play blue spells, because you can't use the mana. So I just left 1 in, but I did make the rest islands. I did add 1 of these, which did come in clutch a few times, where you make a 4/4 and you mill, so it's a descend trigger, get more things in your own graveyard, because this is coming back from the graveyard, this and this. So super nice. And additionally, we can use this 1 mana to pay for its cost, so it is a little easier to get there with Patchwork, which is like a mana rock. And last but not least, we still have 2 of these, which is just super nice. You mill for some descend triggers for your corpses, get more things to replay, but also you may put a non-creature, non-land card from the cards milled into your hand, or this comes in as a 1/4 instead. But we can get back our corpses, some removal, we can get back our case, get back bounce, so our Ashnod. So we have a lot of non-creature spells we can get back with this. Of course, what we want to hit is our corpses or our Patchwork. Super nice. And if you want to redraw on it, play a Mockingbird on top of it, and you'll get another one. Mockingbird replays the ETBs, so we'll get to draw again. It's a sick one, guys. Smash the Mythic ladder. Updated Skeletons is where it's at. Remember to like and subscribe. Let's get into the games. Let's get it done. Right, Twitzels. We did keep it. I think it'll work out. Is it the Nightmare deck? Sure looks like it. Sure does look like it. Twitzels, get out of here. He made me wait like 2 minutes to start. I could have copied it, but okay, interesting. Get out of my house. That felt good, huh? He gets another tap fish. We gotta use the mana to kill that thing. All right, give me a corpses for the win. Hey, Ashnods will be good too. Oh my god, we didn't win. Well, if we temporary lockdown, we just get back Ashnods. I mean, as you saw, it's a good little addition. It does just buy us a turn, right? But a turn could be all you need. Get out of here. Easy. All right, Yoda ESP, let's go. Let's get a cacophony. All right, that's some damage. I assume he'll sacrifice. Okay. Interesting. We'll do bird. Oh no. Yeah, we'll do bird. Let's go. Get through our flying cacophony scabs, baby. That's not gonna work, sir. 1, 2. Okay. We have a wall of flying cacophony scamps. I think we got you. All right, we have a wall of harvesters, and we have 1 mana up for Ashnods. Get out of here, dude. Get out of here. Masterpiece. Masterpiece. Get out of my house. That ain't it. That ain't it. I'll tell you that much. The heck? So watch this. This is pretty cool. Past the blockers. This. Actually, let me think. Yeah, I mean, that's extra 2 damage. So watch this. We hit this. We get it back to our hand. The bird comes back so we can replay it on whatever we want. I want to see if we can hit a corpses. Oof, we'll take it though. That's pretty nice. Boom, boom. We can kill all the stuff if this mattered. Looks beautiful to me. Oh, it's game? Let's go. All right, Urtai, let's go. I would like a blue. That is blue. So next turn we can copy one of our skeletons and this. I'll probably copy this one. So if you copy this, it doesn't have menace, I realized. Great, because it creates a 2/1 skeleton. And so I did make an Orzhov deck with this too. I think it's pretty good in it. Oh, skeletons. You weren't seeing my skeletons coming, baby. What are you going to do now? You're going to make your creature hexproof? I think this is a good card. I actually made a deck. I also saw CGB made one too with this card. I think it's just good right now against the tokens and stuff. Hand hate's really good. Blue, blue. I mean, what's your plan here, sir? What's your plan here? You forgot how our skeletons? 1 mana flying skeletons, baby. 1 mana flying skeletons with haste. Mockingbird. Copying the tokens. Let's go. What is your plan, sir? That's not good enough. Masterpiece. Let's go. All right, Goulder, let's go. Interesting. We could have blown him out, but nah. Could have also copied this. Will he counter me? He could have a counter in here. Oh, no, baby. This plays very similarly to the old deck, but just with a few more tricks, right? Which is good, because I like the old deck. We just needed a little bit... Is that the bird? Yeah, we'll bring it back to our hand. That's a good trick, bringing the bird back to your hand. We gotta play it now. It's also a descend trigger. My god, masterpiece. Let's go. It's a good addition. I wanted to put 4 in, but I played a little and took him out. It's a good trick to get, but it's not... I mean, we have so many good cards in here, right? But that's like the best one, is getting back the bird, because now we can play it for big. What is that gonna do? Alright, he's got a Trox in there. He has a cut down, but he's not, yeah, I mean, he's dead, right? Whoa. I mean, that 1 mana 3/2 haste bird is still pretty nice. Let's go, baby. Smashing. All right, Jinsu. Wow, it's a lot of blue lands. That is better. I think it's like that. Give me some good creatures to copy, please. Lizard. Well, we have... God, I should have saved the blue now. Because we could have played this and then copied it twice, but I did not know. Get out of my house, sir. Get out of my house. Skeletons are coming for you, and they be flying. Oh, perfect. Perfect. So next turn we can make, if he doesn't kill it, obviously. For 1 mana each, we can make 2 of these flying. So, right, that was the whole point of my last deck too. Play this just for 1. Copy this. 3/2 flying haste. Do it again. Obviously, if we draw 1 mana skeleton, it would be easiest. It would be easiest. Cavern, cavern. What is happening? What is happening? Ooh, so he does have another bat. Bummer. We could copy his bat, but I don't think we want to. We just want to blast in with our skeletons. In reality, I shouldn't have done that. I should have played this for 2, so that if he insta-killed this, I could just copy this. So that was, you know. Because if you play this for 1 and then he kills it, it just comes down as a 1/1 flyer. It doesn't go away, but it doesn't copy anything. And you're allowed to pay more mana, right? Like I could pay 10 mana and still just copy this. You can only copy things with the mana or less that you paid. So if I played this first and then I paid 2 because I had extra mana anyways, if he kills this, I copy this. We're not blown out. Would have been the better play. We would be in the same place because I'd still probably just copy this, but because it had haste. But it just would have helped save me in case something went wrong. Let's go. All right. Well, by doing that, that is a descend trigger, which is pretty nice, right? It looks like a token, but if he kills it, it's a bird in the graveyard. All right. How are you doing this? I mean, he could just, unfortunately, look at my hand or make me discard. So maybe I shouldn't have played that island. Let's see. Are you going to make me discard? I guess there is a lizard that discards, right? But okay. So is he just dead? God, he would have been. Why did it tap like that? Why would you tap like that? So if I hadn't tapped the blue, I could have bounced this and played this. Oh, God. The tapper doesn't know how to do this deck. Well, we'll do it anyways. We'll do it anyways. Even though we just blew certain victory, probably. Alright. Yeah, I mean, for sure, with certain victory. Would have been a nice line of play. We still do have 3 more of these. 4 duresses. Okay, okay. The problem for him is when he blocks, double blocks, which he has to, we get our corpses back, which is one of the most fun parts of all this, right? Ooh, ooh. Okay. And these ash nods do not go away. These ash nods do not go away. They be coming back. They be coming back. All right. So he needs 3 blockers because we're going to have 1, 2, 3. And that's if we don't draw anything. Masterpiece, baby. That's not right. Because we have 3 things attacking with 3 power. So you're just dead, right? I guess it depends what that last card is. Yeah, you did, baby. Blue. We have... This looks like a skeleton. Boom! It's called GG. Masterpiece. I'm still mad I didn't do the right line of play, though. Good game. All right, hit 1425. Let's go. All right, tiny bones. Are we gonna carry the game with our 1 tiny bones? We can copy it to make a flying version, but then this one dies. But sometimes a flying tiny bones is a flying tiny bones. All right. I mean, we did just deal with 2 creatures in 1. He gets some damage through. But... yeah. I mean, that's pretty good. Pretty good overall, I'd say. Does he have haste creatures? We'll see. Are you out of creatures, sir? Oh, God, he has it. Shoot, I should have stayed on blocks. Dang it. All right. A trample spell will win, right? Not yet. I mean, he could think I have a bounce and be playing scared with like Monstrous Rage, but if that's the case, he's still... Oh, he's got it. Oh, no, he doesn't. Well, that's good. I will stay on double block. Now he does get a draw card, right? If he does that, yeah. Okay, well that's scary. All right. He should stay on blocks because then he wins. If he attacks in, that is a mistake. There's no way for me to block the cacophony without dying. Oh no. We're one away. Wait, is there? No. Ah. Dang, it's so close. So many things could have won us there. Even our one patchwork or corpses or one more skeleton. Look at this. Oh, God. Oh. Let's bring it back. Good game. Alright, Jockey01, let's go. Interesting. Oh, we get to do it. We get to do the fun. I just have one tiny bones. I had two in my last deck, but I couldn't justify it. In this one, they are legendary, and they don't... So we attack in, we play this. Easy. All right, Milky. It looks like Mikey, but it's not. Okay. We'll see if it's mono red, and then we'll just crush him. Usually is mono red, so it's a good assumption. Oh, look, sees. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? I do have a budget mono black deck with only 4 rares, so check it out. It has similarities to the skeleton deck I'm playing, but less skeletons. Alright, we gave him 3 damage for no reason, I guess. So he did just save it, huh? We were kind of a little bit out of gas too, but get out of here. Alright, Bowling Dawn. 16-17, let's go. Let's go. It's a fun card. Oh, that's Fabled. I thought it was. I thought he had counter magic, but he doesn't. Skeletons are back, baby. Someone commented on my thing that he'd spent on my war cards on my last deck, my skeletons deck from like a month ago. And he was like, it was really good back then, but now it doesn't work anymore. Which unfortunately happens, right? So so you know, upon request, I am updating skeletons. I was probably gonna do it anyways, to be honest, though. I always need skeletons to be good, but it definitely is true. Like, you know, sometimes it doesn't take a ton of changes, but I mean, look, if the decks you play against change dramatically, you'll have to, yeah. There are very few decks that can just last forever unchanged. Boros Convoke last season was one of them in Best of One, but even Boros Convoke now has been kind of completely shut down. Boop, 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 boop. Will he counter it? He will, huh? Okay. I kind of saw that coming, but does it matter? Is a board wipe incoming? I mean, that'll still do the job, right? We do have 4 bounces, though, but he did get our tokens, including the token he gave us. That's not good. Well, we can get our own, right? We can get our own, which is always nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, shoot. We won't have less cards? I guess we'll just kill it. I was gonna not kill it. At first, I was gonna just get it, you know, get it low enough card-wise so that we could copy it, because we could make a flying copy of it. But, probably not worth it. Do you have another? All right. All right, good game. He did get me this one. If we run into that many, I mean, look, it is what it is. I would like you to be mono red. Let's see. Pickler 1345. That will work. We actually do want to blow him out, huh? We do want to blow him out. Let's go. I mean, these are the cards. He could have a save spell, so maybe I shouldn't have. Yay! Let's go. And then we have Bounce to carry us home and a Mockingbird. Oh, Lord. I guess I could have 3-2 vigilance haste. Nah, I might as well just do this. Play it again. Play it again, baby. At least we have a 3-1 flying haste. That's what's so funny of the bird. You take a card like this, 3-1, and it's good because it can unearth. This one, but you just get a 2-mana 3-1 flyer. It's insane. Alright, at least we can get that one out, right? Forever. We'll see if he blocks. He probably won't, right? And we'll just blow him out. It'd be weird to block because he needs it to win. Also, we can get it back from the graveyard. That's heartbreaking, right? We have our trick too, by the way. So if this goes in our graveyard, we can bring it back. Let's go. All right, that's pretty good. He makes one of those things, then he can equip it. And it has vigilance, huh? Wow. So if he doesn't block, we win. And if he does block, we get it back, right? That must have been heartbreaking for him. Oh my god. Oh, let's go. All right, show, let's go. I guess we'll do this. It comes back, right? Mono red. Mono red, you tell me. So we won't be able to block, right? Because we'll put that on it. Okay. It's a weird one to do though, because okay, that is the good trick. Now we for sure am blocking though. Minimize the damage. He does make a 3/3 or 2/2. I mean, I do need removal. That's pretty good. 6 plus 11, so it will be game. If he doesn't win this turn, we will have 9. Oh no, we won't. Shoot. Math's tough. 9, yeah, 9, 11. Shoot. Only kills an enchantment. Will he have a fling? Alright, I mean, that's a lot of damage. God, so we could just pull this back and we'd be 1 away. All right. Can he get through for that damage? Let's see. Sure doesn't look like it. Okay. He gets a card. How's he doing 5 damage? We get another one. We're doing like 12 damage. Masterpiece. We have brought skeletons back. Whoa. Back in the numbers. Crushing. Remember to like and subscribe. Let's go, baby.